Ah, I see, I see, I see. I really hope that they don't destroy Ethereal Restart immediately. I hope they can at least last for a couple of months on Ethereal Restart before they destroy it.
Careful now. Good job.
Went down memory lane with a gacha game that EOS 2 years ago, re-released recently. It was not as free-to-play friendly as you remembered. Which game, Ryan? I'm unsure as I spend as much as I would on a normal video game if I like the gacha. So like 60 quid tops total. That's fair. It's probably a very reasonable and sensible way to approach it. What's me? It's a lot of faith in XD. I believe that there is a different team working on this game than sort of Cavaleria, and while the shareholders are the same, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt until they ruin it. As much as every bone in my body wants to not. Because that is the mature thing to do, and that is what I need to do in order to actually be able to enjoy the game, which I think I really can. Illusion Connect. No, I'm thinking of Princess Connect. I was going to say I kind of know that game, but I'm thinking of Princess Connect. Maybe EOS Restart doesn't know EOS. I do too. In fact, I don't think it will. I think it has quite a lot of buzz around it. They would have to like do something. They'd have to pull like a. They'd have to pull like a Tribe 9 or something to even make a real dent in it. I think. Like they'd have to do a real big bait and switch at launch.
Infiltrating.
I think it'll do pretty well, especially in the opening months. Chessboard style pseudo auto battle. That's interesting.
What?
I'm surprised they managed to re-release. Ryan. Oh, Exo Insomnia, is this it? Exo Insomnia? Is that the re-release? What does it look like? Ah, it's one of these. It looks so generic. Was it fun? Russian and Chinese only. Yeah. These character designs, they do, yeah. Did you have any fun replaying it? It's actually fun, but the team running it back then shifted resources to other projects and let it die. Ugh. A tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. Gacha EOS. Well, Wizardry at least has going. Well, what Wizardry has going for it is you can just eternally grind, right? Like that helps the game out a lot because when there are drought periods, people can just sit there and grind, And that does keep a lot of people busy because it's something that attracted a lot of people to the game in the first place. That fact that they can endlessly play as much as they want to.
An enemy is there.
I played Nikke, now nothing has changed yet. Destiny Child was like a gacha, like a hentai gacha or something, wasn't it? Or like borderline hentai gacha. An ecchi gacha, I guess. Chase weapons to farm that are unique. I think that would be very positive for the game. I absolutely agree, Dorkamus. Like things like Cyclops Sash, but not Cyclops Sash. Like actually interesting items. I think that would be very cool. To have like a Phantasy Star Online style loot table where there are just some excessively rare drops that you can farm endlessly. You can farm for days. You can farm for weeks. I think that would be very cool. It'll keep a lot of people busy. I think a lot of people would be very happy with that too. Wouldn't be surprised if I told you what made you quit. They released a cash shop item that countered the low spender playstyle. I mean, that is a pretty good reason to quit. Because that is a huge red flag. When a company does that. People aren't playing the game the way that we want them to. We're gonna rectify that. That is pretty much as big of a red flag as they can put out. It's one thing if the community's complaining about it, but it's another if the company's just like, nah, we don't want you to play like that. Freddy Dreecom buffed my two-handed weapons. We can have more build variety. I would really like that too. Just make a dungeon specifically for farming, recycle gacha gear. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Or they could just put it throughout the world in different places and let people go and discover it as well. They just add it. They could be like added gacha loot drops to monsters around the world. And people can go and find them themselves. People can work it out themselves, which they love to do in this game. And there'll be a huge hubbub every time anyone finds one of the gacha items dropping from a certain enemy. I think they are, yeah. I think there's just a lot of stuff on fire in this game. It's still, even after all this time. And it's hard to keep up on keeping it out. Cuisinart drop, yeah. What do you guys think would drop Cuisinart? Morgus? Problem is eventually it would become easier and easier to farm. Shagtis. That's what would drop Cuisinart. Shagtis.
Turn back. Whatever.
Yeah, the problem is hiding it behind content that some people can't clear, because that only makes it even more of like a whale thing. So you would have to put that stuff on monsters that everyone could clear, like everyone could, but maybe that are rare, like that are rare spawns or something. That would be the way to do it. It would be to hide it not behind difficulty, but behind rarity of the spawn. Yeah, it has to be clearable by an entire player base. Because if they were to say add Cuisinart or whatever, and make it so that it was only droppable by, I don't know, 0 corrosion Greater Warp 1 to be more realistic, something like that. That's not great. That is not great. The other thing, we've discussed this before actually. The other thing that I think it would be quite interesting for them to do is to put all of the gacha gear, every single gacha gear drop on the most recent Greater Warp 1 that has been released. And it can drop off of all difficulties. But like the drop rate on each of the items is absolutely minuscule, like 1 in 10,000s. But like you could feasibly farm gacha weapons just by doing Greater Warp 1 like full max corrosion or whatever over and over. It's not good for dropping anything else, but if you want a crapshoot chance at getting any piece of gacha gear, you get it from that. And I don't think that would hurt their profits in any way.
Good job.
just shoving the whole of that drop table onto like Gatekeeper. And when they release a new content tier, they move it from Gatekeeper to whatever the new Gridawalt one is. Limited entry dungeon, yeah, that could work. A certain number of attempts per day. Or artificially gated in some other way, like it just burns the living shit out of your fortitude, or I don't know. Just end up like Mausoleum, wouldn't it, if that's the case?
Onward.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure about limited run dungeon. It's tricky. The whole thing's real tricky. But rare drops, I think, work well.
There's an enemy.
I think the Cyclops, the way that people approach the Cyclopses, the Cyclops Sash, pretty good proof of that. Like, it's kept a lot of people busy. A lot of the bigger whales, like, chasing Cyclops Sashes. Even though they're not even particularly good. Just because, you know, you can get them and they're red and they're 5-star potentially. I'm sure they could do more of that. But just maybe make it a little bit more accessible. Yeah, you'd have to get perfect subsets. Or you could like full alteration stone a really good one if you were to find a really good one. It's more the incredibly low odds of finding a really good one.
Do as you will with what's inside.
Yeah, 5 extra surety, pretty good.
Careful now. Good job.
But getting a good version of that is so unlikely.
Hey, we've got some weaklings to kill.
Nah, it's just replenishable content that will keep people busy. That probably wouldn't impact their profits or their balance in any real way. I just don't think they know what they're doing, Dorcamus. They're trying different things. You had a 4-star red sash once. Holy shit, Plastic. That's incredible. Was it not usable? What happened? What happened to it? Surety, evasion, and double defense stats. Yeah, what did you do with it? Were you not tempted to like full alteration stone it? Oh, you have. I see. I see. Yeah, you're gonna full alteration stone it. Like, honestly, the surety, like having natural surety. Yeah, because there's so many bad things you can roll. Honestly, it's pretty decent already. Like, I think surety is a much bigger deal on it than attack. You can definitely have an item that doesn't have attack on it if it has surety naturally rolled.
Careful now. Good job.
Man, but hitting surety. Oh, yeah. If you were to hit surety on it with a full alteration stone proc, it would be a massive amount of surety, wouldn't it? It would be insane.
There's an enemy. Please leave.
Yeah, Ryan.
You need not sully your hands with you.
Chess piece, yep. Got a half alteration. You want a focused alteration stone that only alters certain pieces on it. Hmm. Yeah, it would. It would be more powerful than full alteration stone, probably. Not in every circumstance, but in some, at least.
A job well done.
Right, folks, I gotta go. I have loads of stuff to sort tonight. I really need to get back to Taku, and I need to sort my audio for tomorrow. And I don't know how long that's gonna take because I can't actually remember how to do it. So that should be fun. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Much love to you all. Good luck with whatever you're up to. Yeah, my pleasure. I'll be back tomorrow, full stream, of course. Yeah. Hope you have a great night. See you later, Lena. See you later, Nail. See you later, Shoe. See you later, Ephemera. See you later, Plastic. See you later, Waspy. See you later, Dorkimus. See you later, Joe. Sleep well. I will if and when I finish whatever I'm meant to be doing and eat. See you later, Smashing Out. Much love to all of you guys. Hope you all have a fantastic